Craig, how you doing?
Right, all.
Yeah, brilliant, mate.
Good.
Very exciting game here.
Yeah, just started, hasn't it? Jay might have his work cut out against Clint.
Yeah, both attacking players though, which is good to be watching
Yeah.
these rules.
Good set of rules from what I've seen up to yet.
Craig, I think that red does go behind the black, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I think he's got to cut this in with a bit of side, hasn't he?
Oh, I think he's got away with it.
Can he just make it? Yeah, by the look, he's got down quick on it, hasn't he?
Play this with a little bit of left-hand side.
He's come back out for the black, can't he?
There it is. Yeah. I think this one's going to be an easy commentary for these two.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I know Clint's from Leicester, isn't he? Don't know where Joe's from.
Clint's from Nottingham, isn't he?
Is he? Yeah, Nottingham, yeah.
Nottingham,
yeah.
I don't know where Joe's from.
Some latest scores, all. David McNamara's 5-1 up against Mark Fleming. Phil Malam's 1-0 up against Toby Bolt. Paul Sutton's 4-3 up against Ross Smith. Neil Rayburn, John Chapman 3 each. Andrew Mackey, Arjit Singh's 2 each. Dylan Leary, Christy Caulfield's 2 each. Carl O'Donoghue 5-4 up against Mark Asprey. Adam Davies 4-1 up against Kevin George. Brian Alcrow 1-0 up against Sanjay Patel. Jeremy Hooper 2-0 up against Simon Fitzsimmons. John McAllister's just started. Phil Naylor, Mark King's 0-0. Stephen Dempsey's 0-0. And Tom Cousins 4-2 up against George Tierney on the arena table.
Straight off.
Massive break as well.
To be honest, Craig, there's so many talent players out there
Yeah.
playing each other, even first rounds is just incredible.
The
to
draw's
watch.
massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wants a nice, easy starter, really. Especially when the yellow's pitched over the back.
To be honest, I mean, with these rules, you know, sometimes yellows ain't even favourite. You can play the red onto the yellow and leave the black covered, like, you know, so it's definitely a leveler, these rules.
Just calling for the ref, I think. Question over the rules, by the way.
I think he's asking, can you play the yellow onto the red? If he does, it's loss of turn.
Yeah.
It's loss of turn.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to do that.
No.
You got to pot your ball only. The yellow, single yellow, and then go yellows or
because if he gets the yellow first, that becomes his ball of choice, doesn't it?
Correct. And then he just gives the table away if he doesn't.
Mm.
I just did that.
Did you?
Yeah. Funny that, isn't it?
I've just been picking the rules up as I've been going along, watching the games this morning. But it seems so open for everybody. Yeah.
I think if they're going to do a series next year, I think they should do 5 events like that way round.
Yeah.
You know, you got your 9-ball, you got your black ball players and your world rule players. Some people are stronger at both rules, but if you go across the board with this, then
I think they'll listen to the players, won't they? Really, to be fair, they will, as they have done with a lot of the issues that have arose. And the 2 leagues have listened to what the players, because at the end of the day, it's the players that pay the fees to come in, isn't it?
51 grand this weekend. It's a lot of money.
It's a mortgage payer, mate, isn't it?
Beautiful Christmas present.
Mm. think he's going to opt in for reds here.
Maybe I think he's thinking about doing what I said.
Yeah, it looks like this one he's going to...
Down the rail, cover the
down
bag.
the rail.
Yeah, get rid of these two at the top here. And then once he's done it, he's in command, isn't he?
That's right. Or he could actually go for the frame.
Skill shot.
And play the skill shot, block onto the alley.
Yep.
It always gives him a couple of options, doesn't it, really?
That's what I mean. If you're playing world rules, you're thinking, I'm taking yellows all day long.
Yes, that's right.
Covered the black.
Well, you're in control, aren't you, with them set?
Correct.
Yeah.
And I just think this brings more excitement because you're not in control from
That's
the break.
right.
And it cuts out the luck of the break.
That's
more.
right.
So the skillful potters are going to be better.
I think it looks like he's going to take that shot that you called.
He's going to, he's going to nail that down the rail, cover the bag, and loss a turn.
That's right. Especially with them 4 yellows up the top of the table as well.
And he's
got this one here, hasn't he, that he can play.
Exactly. He's took the danger of the reds being up there being snookered and tied up. So there you go. Look.
That's a good shot. That is.
It's a cracking shot.
Played that well.
And when you're coming in on yellows here, one visit, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in serious trouble.
Because even if he knocks this in now, really, he's only got the plant to play.
I think the only thing he's got to do here is he's going to pop the yellow in, maybe into the corner and try and get behind and do the same back again.
Yes. Yeah.
With one of the yellows.
Oh, it's a good shot. That is.
Or
played that well.
Pop the black at the end, skill shot it onto the red.
Yeah. Like you say, it gives you them few options, doesn't it?
Look, he's looking at this, and to be honest with you, this is such a game changer because you've never got control of winning the frame.
No.
So all the negative players and the safety players are if they want to play these rules, they're going to have to come out their shell.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Brilliant TV viewing, I think.
Well, yeah, for the people at home, it's good viewing, isn't it? Because nobody wants to see a 5-hour match, do they? Or, you know what I mean? They get that with the snooker players. They can watch that. The pool's always been an open game, hasn't it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So, is he going to go for the skill shot right now?
I think so.
He's got nothing to lose now.
Oh,
straight.
I think he's got a bit of angle there. Can he screw into it?
Even if he misses the black, goes across, knocks the red in.
Yeah.
There's loads of things that can go right here.
I think he's got a bit of... He can go behind that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got skill, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's a better... He could have done with being straight there, though. Couldn't he?
He's over-screwed that.
Yeah.
Got the cue ball near the black spot, would have been. Never going to happen from there.
No, he needed to be straight on that.
I mean, he should have potted it and smashed across.
Yeah.
And try and make contact on the black or flick the red or do anything. Just make sure that red went in.
Well, he had a free shot, didn't he, really? With the angle that he got.
Yeah. He decided to play the skill shot.
I think he's just aiming here now, just drop onto that red, isn't he? They haven't got to do nothing, just play it.
Play a bit of side here. There it is.
Yeah, he's played that well. There's no pace now in this, is there?
Good player, this guy.
Yeah.
Great temperament, great player. He's just come off a Chinese 8-ball win as well.
That's right, yeah.
So he's confident.
Black for 2 on up.
And he's an absolute gentleman of the game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, spoke to him down at Rill in July when we played the Super Sevens. Any more up to dates? Adam Davies 6-1 up now against Kevin George. Simon Fitzsimmons is pulled 2 back.
What's the score now?
Jeremy a bit 2 each. Tom Cousins is 4-3 up against George.
just seen George miss a double in the centre as well to go in front as well.
That's right. I saw that myself before coming on here. Neil Raybourne's 4-3 up now against John Chapman.
Yeah, I've been watching that game out there just now. He's struggling a bit now.
Toby Bolt's 2-0 down against Phil Meelan.
Toby Bolt, very good player as well.
Yeah. I think there's two frames in there, so really nothing, are they? Because within the blink of an eye, you can win 2 frames back.
Oh, yeah.
So quick.
Cut break for Clint. No
It's
friends.
dry.
No friends.
No. Also like about this, if you pot the black off the break, it comes back up and you just carry on doing it.
Well, yeah, why would you ever... In 9-ball, if you pot the black and you've done a legal shot... And
you win the game,
table, you win the frame. I
yeah.
mean, if the white goes off and it's an illegal shot from the break, that's fair enough for a re-rack, but you should be penalised from a shot that's actually you're not fouled from.
No,
you know?
No.
So I think this is great rules. Because how many times have you knocked the black in from the break, it's a re-rack, and you've gone dry? I mean,
yeah.
Such annoying if you're a pool player, you know?
Yeah. So like you say, how many times in a match do you break and it gets kicked in by another ball?
And you do pot the black.
And they're massive, aren't they? And they're on, and you think, oh.
And when you cut break, you pot the black more often than you do from the front ball.
Joe's 2 reds, has he? Yeah.
He's going to be going, trying to get through these as early as he can, try and stun into that side red.
Yeah.
That's by the yellow.
Would it be better taking it with the one that's on the break line?
Well, I think if he puts one in the centre now,
yeah,
and he puts the other one in the centre and goes down a little bit, he can pot the one in the corner, come over, kick the left-hand side with only 2 reds left, and he'll be on both reds.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'd take it a little bit later, pot the one, get rid of the ones near the middle of the table, go down a little bit, you know, and just pot, and just because once you make the cannon, you've actually got the both
that's
reds.
Right. I was thinking if he could leave it on the right-hand side as we look, and take the one on the break line to go into it, because you'd always have that one as a spare.
Either way, either way,
yeah.
Either way, like, you know. So now run it down and try and leave the angle off the one that's on the line.
Yeah. Well, I think he's got 2 to aim for, really, hasn't he? You can leave yourself anywhere there.
And now he's got to go the way I said, with left-hand side and kick into it.
Yeah. Just lining it up.
Their choices there, didn't he? Getting the angles right.
Yeah.
And there it goes, and then he's left on the actual 2 reds.
Oh, he's been unlucky there, really. He's got a bit of an angle, it looks like it.
Yeah.
You just run it through off the top rail.
Back for the centre.
Depends how close the white is to the alley. Looking going off of the cue ball.
So he's pushing this now, isn't he? Pushing hard. He's jacking up. I don't think I'd be jacking up.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, there's never been a decision that, to be honest with you. If he pumped it through off 2 and left himself just anywhere, he could have had a little thing.
Yeah.
He could have played the actual red off the yellow in the
Yeah,
centre.
of course.
So he didn't have to be perfect.
No.
He just needed to leave himself a shot.
Just give yourself options, didn't you, really?
Jacking up's not the right shot there. So difficult.
Well, he's left the cue ball there, though. He's not really left Clint with many options.
That was one visit.
Yeah.
You're still in the game on reds, aren't you?
Yeah. Find somewhere to hide it now, aren't you, though? Unless you can play the yellow onto the red, put it by these 2 yellows.
He's got to... I think he did try and play. That's a good shot. He did try and play off the red, I think.
Yeah. He's actually glad there that the yellow hasn't gone.
See these rules, no such thing as totes.
No, that's right.
You know.
And you've also got it to cushion after getting out of your snooker.
I couldn't have landed any better than red there, mine.
A bit of fortune there, aren't he? Favours the brave, though, as they say.
Does the yellow going off the yellow in the centre, or was it too tight to the cushion?
He's got a bit of a gap there, but I think...
Too tight?
That's too tight.
If that doesn't go, Clint's in a little bit of trouble here to try and leave it safe.
Or he could, if he could jack it up. I don't know how far the cue ball is to screw it off that yellow.
Back into the middle.
Into the middle, yeah.
Yeah. That's a crazy Oli Bell shot, that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to play in the all, don't you?
You do.
If you got nothing else on.
Where can you play safe here? You can't.
Well, you can't, can you?
No. You've called it. It's the only shot he's got. I mean, there's nowhere down here or up there because that red's landed over the centre pocket.
Or could he clip off the one off the side rail there and try and put the white here?
He could do, yeah.
On the back rail.
Red goes past the black in the corner, though. You know, so you can leave, you're going to leave a shot that way.
Yeah, that's right.
I think in attacking rules, these are you've called the shot, hit the yellow and jack up and screw into the yellow.
Screw the one in the middle bag.
I think it's got to be the shot. Yeah.
Well, that's why he's taking his time, because I think he's struggling to see a shot here.
It looks like it's 2 inches off the cushion there, that. So
yeah, so I think he can actually jack.
Yeah.
Jackie, I think he can get a bit of purchase on that, really. I think he's struggling, isn't he?
Yep. He knows he can't leave it safe, no matter what, unless he leaves the white directly beyond the yellow. Or because that red's landed over the centre. That's basically what's done it. Which obviously Joe didn't play for. It's just landed there, isn't it? What do you think of the rules? Do you like the rules?
I like them.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Well, he's not playing our shot, so he's going for down the rail shot here.
Playing with loads of top, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which don't look at that, aren't he?
Which I think the red does pass the black, like it said. It was one of they won it. Well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he's just looking where he can leave the black. It must go off the yellow into the middle, I think.
The black goes, yeah, in the middle,
yeah. Joe thinks it's tight to that red.
No, you don't like it. It don't go.
Top cushion back for the... Screwed it too much. Enough.
It certainly looks like the red passed the black from here, didn't it?
Yeah.
Pop this one in the middle now. Flick the one down the rail, yeah?
Yeah. Because he's always got that one eye behind as well, hasn't he?
He could put the white here and play the plant gently. Or he's going for another stitch.
I think he's just stitching it.
He's going for another stitch.
Yeah. Let's open them two up, hasn't it, for you?
To be fair, yeah.
Tom's 5-4 up now against George.
Close game. Gabe McMorara, 5-3 up.
Yeah, he was 5-1 up. He was. Toby Bolt's pulled it back to 2 each against Phil Mill.
Steady player he is.
Joe's just working his angles out here. Got 3 cushions.
Didn't Ronnie O'Sullivan do this on a red against Morris Selby?
Yeah.
Just
He's brought the yellow out as well.
Saved Clint a shot.
Yeah. I don't think he might not move it from there, to be honest. He's probably going to move it a little bit closer. Save him stretching.
He's just going to tap this and then come over here and just play this one instead. Get rid of the right hand side, I think, after the shot. Yeah, come over, get rid of the right hand side of the table. And it's Mary Ploppins, isn't it, eh? This one in. Just step back and take that one there,
Just leave yourself a nice little angle here now, on this back rail.
Just come to the bottom cushion, because then you keep everything to the left hand side, you can't sneak yourself then, see. A little screw up now, and then a bit of right hand side out for the middle. There it is. So I know what to do, so why am I not winning?
That's the thing. I always win frames from watching on the TV.
Yeah, easy that, isn't it?
Give you a quick rundown of the latest scores. David McNamara 5-3 up against Mark Fleming. Tobias Bolt 2-8 against Phil Malem. Ross Smith's losing 6-4 to Carl Sutton. Neil Raybone's 5-3 up against John Chapman. Andrew Mackie, Arjit Singh's 3-all. Christy Caulfield 6-2 up now against Dylan Levy. Carl O'Donoghue 7-4 up against Mark Asprey. Adam Davis is winning 8-1 against Kevin George. Brian Alcrew 2-1 up against Sanjay Patel. Simon Fitzsimmons 3-2 up against Jeremy Uppe. Daniel Bishop 2-1 up against John McAllister. Clint 3-1 up against Joe Prince. Matt King 3-0 up against Phil Naylor. Matt Braley 2-0 up against Stephen Dempsey. And Tom Cousins 6-4 up on the arena table against George Tierney.
Yeah, I've been watching Clint here for 4 frames, but you can really see his Chinese 8-ball background with the rules he's playing, like, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's knowing what to do straight away, you know?
That's right. Knowing what shot to play and when to play it, isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, Gareth Potts would be really good at these rules, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's just a shame that he couldn't play in them, really, isn't it?
Not for everybody else, it ain't.
Well.
I'm only joking, you know.
Do you want to see the best against the best?
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he certainly knows the rules, Clint.
Yeah.
Where Joe, I don't think he's played a lot of Chinese 8-ball, has he?
No. That's why they're a good set for everybody, aren't they? Because there's a bit of everything in them for everybody.
Be nice if they just changed to these rules across the board, like, you know, everywhere.
Just
you
one
played.
set and that's it.
Yeah, just everywhere you played, like, you know.
I mean, I suppose it isn't easy to devise a set of rules that suit that everybody's going to be happy with. You know what I mean? But I think everybody,
all the best players will adapt to that. Once you make a decision, and everybody would adapt to them.
Yeah. You'll always, it doesn't matter what rules they are, there'll always be somebody who says, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that. But I think these have suited everybody, haven't they? To be fair.
I mean, have we seen one snooker from Clint just now? I mean, that's what people want to watch on the TV. You know? They want to see potting balls and clearing up and atmospheres and personalities doing it. You know, that's what it's all about. Play a little swerve shot there, isn't he?
Yeah. I think the rules are like, they give the people the option to attack, don't they?
Yeah.
because they think, well, if I play that and I can knock that down the rail, it doesn't matter if I knock it in because I potted my own ball.
They're more close to black ball rules, aren't
Yeah,
they, than they are
yeah.
world rules.
It looks like he's taking this down the rail.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going bring that one out, play the white with loads of side and come try and hide it behind here.
No, I think maybe he could pop the one into the left corner down the rail, land out here, and just do that deliberate, like, you know, pop his ball again, you know?
Yeah.
And if he plays the one into the, takes the one down the left corner, and he comes across, he could leave hardly anything if he rattles it anyway.
Yeah.
You know? Because the black's covering quite everything. He's always going the other way, but. Just play the contending shot there.
Yeah. He's just had his hand to give him that bit more of an option.
I mean, look at this game now. Look at the rules. You think yellows are in command, but they just
They
really
aren't.
ain't, are
No,
they? You know,
no.
When everybody gets used to them, there's going to be so many brilliant finishes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he got to play that wider, hasn't he? Off the rail.
And flick it in
to flick it in.
Yeah.
Which is where he's put it now, is giving Clint even more options to hide and get that cue ball in hand.
I mean, two choices here. He can pot the red on the cushion, go for the pot and run through.
That's right.
You know,
because he's only leaving this one here,
and that doesn't go.
Just to it, and it doesn't pot anywhere.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And he's tacking his bad ball straight away.
That's right.
There we go.
Oh, if he'd hadn't kicked it back, then he would have been hitting.
Plum, yeah. Has it come back enough for him to see the bottom yellow?
Yeah, I don't think it has.
No.
I think he can hit it, but.
So my shot on yellows here would be playing this yellow by the red, full ball, leaving bouncing it off the cushion, leaving the white sat on top of the red.
Yeah.
Just full ball.
Yeah.
Bounce
Or
it
could
off
he?
and just leave it there.
Or could he double the yellow back down to the bottom pocket?
That way around, you're actually splitting your balls up if it doesn't go right, and then there's another one that Clint can hide against you.
Right,
you know, so I don't think you want to be doing that. Just keep him in one area, so if Clint doesn't make a mistake, he can pounce.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just. It's played it. Well, you done what you said, but to me that's not the shot, because he can just. It's harder for him to finish the frame.
Got more balls tried, hasn't he now?
Yeah, you know. And especially a guy who plays Chinese 8-ball, he knows how to hide. Clint, he's very good at it. Yes. Not for me, that shot. See what I mean? See, he's got him now split on the yellows up and down the table. I think he missed a trick there.
Yeah.
Joe did. He could have just bounced it on and off.
Like you say, though, it's with knowing the rules, isn't it, for Clint?
And
Joe doesn't.
Joe don't know him yet. You look at the way this match is going, and it's like Clinton's letting him go, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, he's picking him off.
Well, I think he's just saying, there you go. If you want to go for him, go for him. But make sure you go, because if you don't, I'm gonna hide you.
If you can see this, where's the cue ball? I was going to say, where's the cue ball? See, this is why he's put his ball up there. Now that's my point. Look at that yellow there now. He was lucky that red actually dropped, mind.
Yeah. Do you think Clint will try and get it out now, or?
No, he can't afford to now, because the two yellows are in a good position. So he's just going to try and bounce on and off. They are bounce on and off. Look, it's gone in, which he didn't want. The frame's completely turned. Clint needs to just play a shot where he has to force him to try and go for the game.
Yeah, yeah.
To get back in it. So the only shot I can see him here doing now is bouncing off the cushion, hit the top red by the right-hand side, the top end of the table, and just try and stop the double across.
Yeah.
And just see if he'll go for him.
Yeah.
To try and get back in the frame.
Yeah. Because I think even if he leaves these two down here, he's going to find it difficult to get onto that.
The more Clint pots and tries, the worse it's going to get from at the end, you know. So off the cushion, like I said, just bounce out like that. And then say, look, you have to go.
Yeah.
Because I can't win now.
Well, he's played that really well, because the only one he can hit now is the yellow at the top.
Yeah, which is ideal for Joe, because if he just bounces this late and like leave the white on top the red.
Which you're going to do.
What you're going to do. Like he should have done. He should have done the same shot just now.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it, but.
It's just checking if it's touching.
If it's touching,
if
it's touching, that's handy. That's for Clint, because he could maybe bounce this red back into the reds.
It says touching, isn't it?
Yeah, if it's touching, can you just play it so it bounces off the top cushion and come and sink,
where
sink
it was
into
before.
The reds, and put it back into a bad position.
Yeah.
I think that's the shot. I like push it right in here. Left hand side, squeeze.
You don't really want to push it too far though to allow the yellow up the rail.
No, but you're not going to leave. I think you're covering this here.
Yeah.
You're not leaving a pot on, are you?
No.
Can't see anything else really. I think he has to play that yellow. Right, so he's going to use a touching ball. Pot is yellow, which is clever. The loss of turn, if he snookers him, that's
a great
absolute great shot. That is. Now there's your Chinese 8-ball player right there.
Using the rules, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a great shot, that is.
I didn't even think of it myself, so you know.
It's a learning curve for a lot of people, isn't it? You know what I mean? But you know next time, if ever you were in that situation, wouldn't you?
Pot the ball.
Yeah. That's good. Oh, it's a good effort, that is.
Yeah.
Very good effort. He's done well to hit that and leave it where it is, really.
Yeah.
And Clint will just take that one off the rail, won't he?
Yeah.
Use the other ball, try and block him.
Topsy-turvy frame. It's been throwing each way each time.
Yeah. You just think Clint's got the advantage, and then Joe will play a shot, and it comes back to him, doesn't it?
What's the scores happening now?
David McNamar's 5-4 up now.
Oh.
Toby Bolton, Phil Malem's 3 each. Carl Sutton's 9-4 up. Neil Rayburn 6-5 up. Andrew Mackey's still 3 each with Arjit Singh. Christy Caulfield 7-2 up now against Dylan Leary. Colin Donahue 8-5 up. Adam Davis is 1-11-1 against Kevin George. Brian Alcruz 4-1 each up against Sanjay Patel. Simon Fitzsimmons is 4-all against Jeremy Hooper. John McAllister's 3 against Daniel Bishop. Mike King's 4-1 up against Phil Neely.
4-0 up?
Yeah, 4-1 up, sorry. Matt Brealey's 3-0 up against Stephen Dempsey. And Tom is 6-5 up on the arena table against George Tierney.
6-5?
Yeah, 6-5.
Clint's going to go for the game here now. So. Yeah.
No, it's a good shot.
Yeah. Not too far.
Not enough.
Not enough.
I think he wanted to come just to drop it in, didn't he, to the middle bag.
Yeah. I mean, they're not tight bags down the rail, so he might even just stand back and take this down the rail.
Take it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because even if he gets even if he misses and he gets the bag,
I think that's the shot.
putting Joe in a bit of trouble there.
Well, you could actually punch it off one cushion back up for the centre, but yeah, he's done that once. So we'll put a bit of side on that, and he's tried to play up and down for the red in the middle.
Yeah.
I think the shot was
He's
a
come betwixt between, hasn't
pot
he?
and just screw across and leave him because he's such a good potter down the rail. Nobody likes to see that, do they?
No. No, definitely not.
Oh.
I think he's had a bit of a quandary now here.
He's checking the cushion out with his thumb. Is he going for the double? Cut back.
Yeah, he's got to get out of the way quick if he's playing that back.
He's going to screw in, double it back, screw into the yellow, and that will actually get the white out the way. We're just going to do a little contained dab. Yeah, a little dab. Yeah.
So it's been a strange frame, this one.
It has. It's been for a while, isn't it? I mean, anywhere now with the cube on the top end of the table, Clint can't pot the red, so I think he's going to...
Is that yellow go possible?
I think it does. Oh, it did. That's a bad miss, isn't it?
It's a big chance, that is. Big chance. 4-1 or 3-2.
Yeah, it's a huge frame. Momentum-wise, a huge frame.
Yeah.
What's going on? He's okay.
Just on it, isn't he?
Yeah. He stopped for a minute, didn't he?
I think Clint thought it was going to stop just behind the alley.
Well, Joe missed a trick there. That was
did.
That was an easiest pot for Joe, wasn't it, in the middle?
To be fair, first look, I didn't think it went myself. And then when he got down and looked, yeah, it does go after all.
Yeah, he's a good potter. I was quite shocked he missed that, to be honest.
Clint's having a bit of a look at the cushion there from that one where he tried to play it with a bit of side and come off.
Back for the middle,
yeah. Carl Sutton 10-4 up now.
Against who?
Ross Smith.
Jeremy Hooper's 4-all.
Yeah,
with
Simon Fitzsimmons, yeah. Brian Alquist 4-2 now against Sanjay Patel.
Look at that, John McAllister and Daniel Bishop's 3-all.
Yeah. Yeah. That was always going to be a good game as well.
Cousins and Cherney 6-all.
6-all.
The true number one. Funny you laugh there.
Matt Brealey, Stephen Dempsey, Matt Brealey 3-0 up. That was always going to be a good game. That
Who's 3-0 up?
Matt Brealey.
Good player. Yeah, steady.
Stadium doesn't miss much.
Go out for a break.
Then they might need the referee to get rid of that red. Unless he plays it without. And that might be his first ball, to be honest.
Yeah. I think
red.
so. And then the only problem Reddy's got is the one by the two yellows in the centre of the table.
But if he can get up that end, he can take it in this bag here.
He does. You've got to clear this end and then he'll have the gap there then. Didn't want to kiss that. He wanted to kiss the yellow.
Yeah.
Or nothing at all.
So I think he's got to play double now. Or he can just take it off the rail, can't he?
Yeah, there's yellows. That's a plant in the middle as well, isn't it? By the looks of things.
I think he takes the jaw hold, don't it, by the looks of it. Oh, that's a great double.
Look at that.
It's a great double.
He's back in. So
and he split his red from the 2 yellows.
The only stumbling block he's got now is top red right-hand side to get on it, I mean.
Yeah.
Which has got plenty of yellows, plenty of reds in the centre to do it.
Clint's being a ref now. He's got the right colour t-shirt on for it anyway.
So he's going to be looking, trying to get on that red as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And then you
know, just screwed up here, went to the best side.
He's got the frame then once he gets it.
Don't go, Dad. You don't want that, Dad.
Nope, he didn't want that there. So drop this in the middle now.
Play it as a double.
Just drop this red in the centre now. And then he's got an angle to pop this one in the right corner and come over. Because then he can pop, them both in the corner and then screw behind the other one. And
that's right.
So if this is very important now. I know he's kissed that ball red safe-ish, but it's to. I think he's got to play the red in the middle here now and take the one in the right corner. No.
He's taking the double all.
Yes, he is, and to be fair, you can always be on the wrong back end of the 2 reds playing this because the white's going to be down that end of the table.
Yeah. Well, I think his idea is he's not leaving Joe.
He's not playing that.
Chopping the one down the middle.
Back across the table, yeah. I think he could have. It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, that's a good shot.
But it's still the same sort of thing that I said anyway, because he had to play that red to get across here. So I think he's done a lot more.
He's gone the way that you said, but it's just a different route on.
Yeah, he's done a lot more than what he needed to do, really, to get to the same position.
It's like he's taking the double now.
Yeah, he's going to be the wrong. So if he cuts his red in, I mean, the only way to play this is pop this, come round the black and leave yourself a double. Come round the black and leave yourself a double. Just come round the black, leave yourself a double in the middle. That's what he's looking at. Now it's a double in the corner.
Not the middle.
No, he's gone too far. But
yeah. Oh yeah, no.
Is he going?
Middle, he's going.
Yeah, I think so. Middle pocket and the cue balls everywhere. I just think it was once he didn't pop that red into the centre and kept it nice and tight, the white, he was losing the cue ball everywhere. Like.
Yeah.
He's telling himself off there, Clint.
No, he's not very happy with after that shot, is he?
Jordan Church is in the house here.
All the big guns are coming in the place now. Yeah.
We know he's not going to miss these, is he?
He shouldn't do, should he?
No.
Really?
Didn't need to. Why didn't you stop it dead? It just. Oh no, he's still got it, but he doesn't need to do that. Just stop it dead.
Yeah,
stop it dead. Stop it dead. I mean, now he's got to play a shot off the cushion. I mean, it's silly, really.
I think that was one for the cameras. He's come too far there.
He's have to take the. That's just careless. Just stop it dead. Stop it dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
He got away with it. He got away with it.
Carl's 9-6 up now. Simon Fitzsimmons 6-4 up now against Jeremy Hooper. Tom's 7-6 up against George. Matt Brealey 3-1 up against Stephen Dempsey. Phil Naylor making a bit of a comeback against Mike King. 4-3 now to Mark King. Tobias Bolt's 4-3 up against Phil Malem. Dave McNamara's 6 each now against Mark Fleming. Neil Raybone's 7-6 down against John Chapman.
Yeah, he was struggling at that. I was watching him earlier.
Brian Alcrow 4-3 against Sanjay Patel. What do you think about the shark rack, Al?
It's uncomfortable to set them up like it because we're so used to set them. I'm so used to set them up with a triangle. But once you get used to it, it's obviously a better break.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But to me, lately I've been breaking second ball down, so it doesn't matter if you use a shark rack or a triangle.
Or a triangle.
No, not.
Yeah. I think they do open more though, don't they, off the shark rack?
Don't get me wrong.
They're more open than
I just think
off a triangle.
It's just, if you're talking as a pool player, it's weird. It's uncomfortable to set them up like it. You know, as soon as you put a triangle, when you set them up perfect.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you you change something, you're guessing what goes where.
Mm.
You gotta get used to it.
Because I used to be a ref.
Yeah.
And I looked at the diagram on the back of the card.
Yeah.
And you start the second row down.
Oh, right, okay.
So you build from the second row, build them down, and then you put your corners in.
Yeah, I've
and
seen
the
a
top.
lot of people doing that this weekend, actually. Yeah. I start with the 2 reds on the side, the yellow, then the black.
A lot of people have done that.
Yeah, and because that's how I would set them up on a triangle. But yeah, don't get me wrong,
I suppose it's horses for courses, really.
It's more time consuming, but if it's a better break, then it's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, it comes down to like viewing and stuff for the people at home as well, that they don't want to see a break where 3 balls come out the pack and land dead.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Pot this red and just a little stun back and punch the red over the centre pocket. Just a little stun in there. Just flick it over. He's missed the pot. He's missed the pot. He's I think he was a bit offish in his last frame because he took the finish out all over the place, didn't he?
Yeah.
Lost the cue ball.
It seemed in his last frame as if he was like chasing everything. Couldn't quite get control of the cue ball.
Yeah, I think it was the frame, the bounce off the cushion for that frame where he didn't get on the red in the centre.
Yes.
He's lost his way a bit.
I think he was a bit annoyed with himself, wasn't he, really, to be fair. It's just carried on into this frame.
And being like that is only going to help Joe get back into the game.
Yeah, of course.
And yellow's tough there, isn't it? I
mean, yeah.
So the shot he's got to play is...
I think he's got to take it now. I think he's got to try screw into the 2 yellows and get him open, haven't they?
Too much angle there. Maybe play this one in the corner and screw back and play both of them into the right corner and then
go on to them.
Yeah, because I think it's just... It's a big screw shot and you're only going to flick the yellows.
I think he wants to be ideally where the white is on the dot, isn't he?
He's doing it now. But you see, that's what I mean. He hasn't gone for it and could have missed a trick there.
I think he's going your way though. To be honest, I think he's trying to leave himself an angle off that one to go into him.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, once he gets a split, the frame's there, isn't
it? Yeah. But then again, he can't be too low, because if he's too low, he can't go into him. So he's got to be about here.
I don't think he should have took that ball anyway and not use it for going into him. That first ball he potted?
Yeah.
I think he should have kept it and used that ball to go into him.
Yeah. I think that was his ideal ball to go, as you said.
Correct, yeah.
Because the angle was there, wasn't it?
Now look, you're trying to chase to get the angle. So he's going to try it now. Thin cut, left-hand side, and try and kiss into the 2 yellows.
It's a big shot, sort of, isn't it, from there?
It's not consistent pull, that, is it?
And I think if he doesn't get the pot and he doesn't get the bag, he's going to leave everything wide open, isn't he? If he takes that shot on.
maybe looking at maybe double one of the yellows. I'm not sure now.
Yeah.
I think he's running side. Yeah,
he's been unlucky there,
chasing
really.
it now, mate. Chasing it now.
No, he's in a bit of trouble now.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first shot, I wouldn't have took that ball away.
No.
You had to use that ball for the split.
Well, that was the ideal angle, wasn't it, really, to get off it.
No. He's not going for a crazy double, is he?
No, I think he's just clicking off. He's trying to leave it dead, isn't he?
Left the one in the corner. Free shot here for Clint because the two yellows are still tied up.
I tried. I think Clint won't be queuing this and now because
just dragging it.
Yeah, he's struggled in his last couple of shots, hasn't he? That's a great shot. That should give him a bit of his confidence back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd expect him to make these now from there. You would.
That's over. That frame's over. Screw to the centre now. Cross for the centre pocket. There it is. Yeah.
Just a little screw back now. Take this bottom one.
Well, yeah, you can run through. Take the top one. Just a little stun across.
Yeah.
So you can. That's the way I think I'd go. I'd take just run through or. Now going to go into the centre that way.
Just a couple of stun shots, aren't they, really, to be fair?
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, that is.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I think he missed a trick there, Joe did, didn't he?
Yeah.
By taking that yellow out of the equation,
you can't. You have that. Was
he
his
couldn't
main
go
goal.
into him, could he?
No.
Really?
He's never going to. I mean, difficult to find the angle to get back on it once you moved away from it.
Yeah. Latest. Mark Fleming's now 7-6 up against David McNamara. After being 5-1 down. Toby Bolt's 5-4 up. Neil's 7-0 against John Chapman. Andrew Mackey's 6-3 up against Arjit Singh. Christy Caulfield's 7-4 up now against Dylan Leary. Carl O'Donoghue.
Dylan Leary's what, losing?
7-4 to Christy Caulfield. Carl O'Donoghue's won 11-6 against Mark Asprey. Adam Davies won 11-1 against Kevin George. Brian Alcrew's 4 each against Sanjay Patel.
Oh, he was 4-1 up as well.
Yeah. He's just gone 5-4 up now.
Who has?
Brian Alcrew. Simon Fitzsimmons is 6-5 up against Jeremy Uppy. John McAllister's now 6-3 up against Daniel Bishop. Phil Naylor's 5-3 down against Mike King. Stephen Dempsey's 3-2 down against Matt Brearley. And Tom Cousins is 8-6 up against George Tierney.
Here we go then. Second ball down, cut break from Clint.
Yeah. Are you a cut break man, Al?
I've been trying it because...
Have you?
Yeah. I've been trying it because of obviously the black ball rules. If you go in off the break, you've basically had it, haven't you? It's a free shot.
That's right.
So I've been trying to just stay in the games really instead of just giving them away.
Yeah.
You know. But it's a lot of luck involved, isn't it? You hit from the black ball.
Yeah.
You know, your second ball down.
And it goes back again to the black going in off the break. I said to a few of my friends a while back that if you pot the black off the break, I think you should win the frame.
As long as it's legal and the white's still on the table, yeah.
Same as in 9-ball.
Yeah. Why? Of course you should. You want to build excitement out there anyway. So even if you're playing like in Great Yarmouth and teams and stuff like that, and you all of a sudden you've knocked the black in.
For when the tournament.
Yeah, you've won a match, you know. People go mad.
Yeah.
Yes. You know. And that's what Lee's trying to do here is build excitement.
Of course.
I think these rules are brilliant.
Yeah. I think when a lot of people first read them, I think they thought, oh, there's a lot of stuff and trickiness in them. Yeah. But once they've been played, once people have seen them played on the...
Oh, and he's not taking care of his tip there.
No. Farrell and everything will go.
Yeah. He's lucky he's still chalking that. And not the wood.
Yeah. like you say, it's just building excitement for everybody, isn't it?
Well, how many players out there love 2 shots carry? I mean,
yeah,
you know, the safety players, they love 2 shots carry. As soon as they don't get 2 shots carry, and there's no such thing as 2 shots, then they're out their comfort zone.
Yeah,
so,
that's it.
You know, you got potters, and you know, if you turn on TV, you want to see potting, finishing, don't you? You know.
Yeah. Well, it's like snooker. Snooker's the same principle. They don't want to see people tippy-tapping round. They want to see 100 breaks and 147s. And
that's O'Sullivan for you. That's why he puts so many bums on seats.
Exactly.
Exactly what
exactly
he does.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I just hope Lee does it again next year because it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. That's a good shot. He's getting dropped this, and now once you take that one by the black, and then come back down this end of the table. I think he'll be looking at leaving the top one till last to get back to the black.
Yeah. So he's going to go this one here, and then he's going to play for the one by the black spot.
Yeah.
Get rid of him, and maybe if he lands straight, he can run through for the 2.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? And if he doesn't, he can pop the yellow in the corner, stun between the gap. He can, if he lands too far, he can just put a bit aside. So
yeah,
you know,
about having options, isn't it?
Yeah, and off that one yellow now, he's got 3 options.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see where you land. So then
he's got to come through the gap now, hasn't he?
Come through the gap. You can actually drop between the reds. You can start off the cushion. You can do what you like. You know, just start off the cushion and then you're there.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
That is.
Little screw back.
I think he's got a bit of, I think the yellow's not quite dead on the rail.
Yeah, he's going to pop this bottom.
To
Little
just
screw back
screw it out.
Run off one cushion, off the side cushion, and land on the black. So it's a routine finish for Clint here now. Little screw back. Well, I think he could have pinched the bag a bit more there. It's a little bit low for comfort there, isn't it?
I think he wanted to be about another inch and a half up.
He could have just... that's why he's taking his time. He's perfect.
He's not very happy with that.
Touch a right-hand side, flip it in. Just a little flick. Yeah, he's okay.
It's a good shot, that is. Because them can go wrong.
Yeah,
they can.
Didn't leave it perfect, did he?
No.
And it goes. So he's
6-2 now, is he?
Yep. Joe's has he still got a ferrule there or not sure?
He could have, yeah. Well, if he's ferrule on gone, his tip could have. That's a ding-dong game between David McNamara and Mark Fleming. 7-6 now, David McNamara.
Swinging around everywhere. Back
and
forth.
Same Neil and John Chapman, 8-7 now to Neil.
Yeah.
Bit of a comeback from Dylan Leary's 8-5 down now. Harjit Singh's on the comeback trail. He's 6-5 down against Andrew Mackie.
He was 6-3, wasn't he?
Yeah. Simon Fitzsimmons is 7-5 up against Jeremy Upi. Brian Alcrow 6-4 up against Sanjay Patel. Tom's 9-6 up now against George Tierney. Yep.
Oh
dry.
My goodness. How's...
Take the triangle off, will you? Take the shallow here.
No, take reds.
Would you?
Not sure, to be honest, now.
I think he's taking the shallow for me.
Yeah?
Come back up, yeah.
If he's going to take yellows, he'd take the plant first, surely, look.
Do you think?
Yeah. He'd take the plant first, because it's getting rid of 2 balls.
Yeah.
You know?
Is he going to take the plant and perhaps try? I don't know if he might go for him or not. Where the black is by the alley.
You take the plant, yeah, and the other yellow should go to the left a little bit towards the. Oh, my little screw back. Yeah, go to the left a tiny bit. So he's looking at.
Can he take the top one of the 2 and screw into the black and yellow? Or will he take the bottom one and leave yourself an angle on that?
I think he might take the top yellow together and come down for his bad ball now. No,
he's jacking up into.
So he's obviously looking at trying to play this other yellow then as a plant onto it.
Yeah.
To free it. Yeah, that's it. So he's going to play it as a plant onto it and leave the yellow and black open. Yeah.
I like watching players, like the top players, as I call them, how they go about finishes.
So if you so that's what he's played there. That's perfect. So, in my opinion, I'd leave the one over the corner now, right corner. Play the one into the centre now, and try and come down for your ball if he's got the angle.
Can he clip off? Can he clip off the red as well and bring the white down?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Might be just missing that, but I think he's. I wouldn't be putting the one in the right corner. I'd be taking the centre one and coming down. But no, he wants to get better on it. He feels he's not.
Wants a bit higher, doesn't he?
Yeah, he felt like he wasn't perfect on it.
Yeah.
It's hard to see from here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, just run it on down. Look at this now. Look at this. And that's why I thought he got to keep the ball.
Just playing an area.
I just thought he had to keep the ball at the top end of the table and do it when I said, because he's had a security ball.
Yeah.
He had a security there. That's why I didn't understand why he took that. All eggs in one basket sometimes don't work.
Yeah, just playing an area, don't you, really?
Yeah, and that ball at the top end of the table, if things did go wrong then, beyond that red, he had that ball to come back round. I think that was a bit of a mistake there from Clint. That's my opinion, you know.
Well, that's what we're commentating for, Al.
Yeah.
Your opinion?
Thanks.
I hope.
Oh.
And he's on it.
And he's on it. And Joe's Freeman.
Yeah, little hand up there from Clint apologising.
Yeah. 10-6 now. Tom Cousins, he got to 8-6. He broke the back of it. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he gave George a bit of a tickle saying...
Hang on a minute.
Yeah. 8-all now, Neil Rayburn, John Chapman.
Yeah, their balls have been coming out. They've been having a lot of safety games, they have.
Yeah, Simon Fitzsimmons is 8-5 up now against Jeremy.
Yeah.
John McAllister's 8-3 up, Daniel Bishop. Mark King 6-4 up. Stephen Dempsey's 4-3 up now against Matt Breel after being 3-0 down.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good turnaround.
Dylan Levy's on the comeback trail, 8-6 down now against Christy Caulfield.
Mike King 6-4 up. And Phil
Yeah. Arjeet's on the comeback as well, 6-5 now against Andrew Mackey.
Now he's going front ball. Now Clint, he's had enough of second ball down.
Because you can give him a kapow into, really.
It's always close to it. It's always close to the middle. When
it is.
Always is.
Especially when you break from the middle. I always find, because I break from the middle as well. And I think you put, a lot of the time I find when I break, that you put a bit of an intentional side on.
Well, the thing is, when you break hard from the front ball, are you really got your eyes open all the way? You haven't.
Well, you can't, can you?
No, because
it's
you're
impossible.
smashing the back. So your eyes are just coming off a fraction. You only got to move right or left, and he's in the middle.
That's right.
You know, it's one of them. It's because you are smashing that pack.
Yeah.
And can anybody tell me that they got their eyes open all the way?
No.
If you're going to smack somebody or you're going to get hit in boxing, you haven't got your eyes open all the time if you know it's coming, have you? No. So it's the cup break, you don't go in off so much, I think.
Yeah. I tried the cup break a couple of times, but I couldn't get used to it at all.
Yeah.
I found it so difficult.
It's one of them, innit? It's got to practice it.
Not that I'm brilliant anyway, but...
Well, you're a great commentator, so that's...
Oh, thank you.
Screw back here and get rid of that one on the left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Leave it slightly high, and you should be able to run between the two reds for the black in the middle of the table. Leave this yellow high. And just have a little angle to run between the two reds.
Don't want to be straight, does it all?
So what?
Oh, that's all right there. Want to be a bit more, didn't
I just think you should have played off one cushion and come out a bit and not used the two, because you could leave it too straight.
Force it in now a bit, Auntie, really, to force the angle. He's played that well.
Out it comes.
Nice to them well.
Let's finish.
David McNamara's 8-6 up now. Toby Bolt 7-5 up. Neil Rayboon 9-8 up. And everything else is as they were before. Tom's 10-7 up now against George Tierney.
You know, I think that's done that one, but you never know though. You
No,
never
you
know.
don't. No.
You
You've got to have one dry break,
yeah,
can't you? And
yeah.
you know what I mean? 2 breaking dishes and.
Have you changed it?
No, I think they'll.
How many's actually viewing?
He's gone and off, has he? Yeah. I think he'll take Yallas here, I think, will he? Imagine you seen that.
I think it's, well, it's, you know, it's. Other
It's
than
again that quandary position, isn't it?
Yes, red would have been
Yeah,
perfect.
mate.
It's just that red by the black, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
obviously it's got to be yellows. So that red's a bit awkward there. So yeah.
I think if he takes this middle and goes into them two, if he leaves the white here,
And bumped into the pair of the yellow.
yeah, I think he's always got these two here, hasn't he?
Yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good spot from Craig Marsh, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Played that well. Yes. So we can take this down the rail now.
Yep, he's got to take that one. And then just play. I
Just
think if he can get on the plant there,
Yeah.
you know, if he can, you know. I don't like playing plants really, but I mean,
Oh, he's took that well.
yeah.
Played that well.
Drop this in now. Take the one at the top.
Unless that bottom yellow actually goes past this one.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to see here, isn't it? It's completely hard.
It's close, that is all.
Is it? Yeah, it's,
Very close.
I think he's on this ball. He has to take this ball now. Just.
Does he though?
Yeah, I think so. Just drop it in, and I would be playing.
But because he's bridging, he can't get nothing on the cue ball, can he? So what I'm thinking is, if he plays the plant and screws it back, he might have to take the triangle out of the way.
His problem ball is the one he's on. So in my opinion, I'd drop it in and leave the cue ball just 3 or 4 inches this way, and then pop the one into the corner and stun into the red.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I like pool, because everybody's got a different way
Yeah.
and a different view of how they go.
I just think he's on this ball. If he doesn't take it, it's going to be difficult to get back in there because obviously the red's in front, the other yellow in the centre pocket. See,
Yeah.
it would have been easier to get on it, but if he does leave it, this yellow doesn't go into this corner. It's tight. So I think his problem ball is the one he's looking at, and he knows that.
The way I was thinking was, if he plays the plant,
yeah,
he can take that one into the top left-hand bag.
Yep. Stop it dead.
Stop it dead and then take this one.
Yep. Yep.
Couldn't he?
Yep. He could. Don't like leaving that. I wouldn't like leaving that yellow there, to be honest. Yeah, I just wouldn't like to leave that there. Yeah, I wouldn't have left that there. So at least now the yellow can go in this corner.
Yeah,
now, so
yeah.
he can come up for it. Yeah, I've been moving the triangle now and dropping this yellow dead weight in the right centre. But I would take that triangle off.
He's playing it over it by the looks of it.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Just drop that dead weight into the right corner. That yellow right into the right corner. Just drop that in. Yep. And then play the yellow where I said, back into this left corner.
Or could he play that one now into the top corner?
Yeah, if he can see it.
And just screw it back.
Well, I just think if he comes the way I said, he gets on it high, the black goes in the corner. If you go your way, he's got to still play another big positional shot. Do you see what I mean?
It must go past that red.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play two big positional shots, but he can play one. Right?
Yeah.
So I'd pop this one, screw up off the right-hand side cushion, land where his cue is, and he's just stopping it dead black in the corner. Go the other way, he's got to play another big shot,
right.
you know. Just a bit of left-hand side, screw up the table, one cushion. Just play that. Okay.
Just a little off the other red, can't
just screw into the red, yeah. Little screw into the red now. Yeah, he's played that okay. A lot straighter would have been more comfortable, wouldn't it? But, you know.
Yeah.
That's what these players do. They find one big shot instead of two.
That's right.
That's what they do. You keep playing big shots, you break down. What's Neil Raybone doing now? Is that a close game still?
It's not 10-8 now. 10-8 up.
Little stun into it. There you go. And then black in the corner.
Yeah, it's just them all.
8-3.
Latest scores: David McNamara 9-6 up now against Mark Fleming. Tobias Bolt 7-5 up against Phil Milam. Neil Raybone 10-8 up against John Chapman. Andrew Mackey 7-5 up against Harjit Singh. Christy Caulfield 8-7 up now against Dylan Levy after being 8-4 up.
What's the score now?
8-7.
Wow.
Brian Alcrew 6-5 up against Sanjay Patel.
Naylor's come back, look, 6-5 against Mike King.
Simon Fitzsimmons 8-5 up now against Jeremy Hooper. John McAllister's 10-3 up now against Daniel Bishop.
He's got him.
Mark King 6-5 up now against Phil Naylor. Stephen Dempsey's 5-3 up against Matt Breel after being 3-0 down. And Tom Cousins is 10-8 up against George Tierney. So back to this. Clint 8-3 up now against Joe Prince. Clint to break. He's changed his break again.
Cut breaking again now. Cue ball, right through the lot of them.
If he'd have kicked into something then, I think that would have been the frame at his mercy.
Shocked to see Clint's gone in off a few times off that cut break. He's giving me a nice grin, but I know he's not happy with that.
No. Just having a little chunter to himself then, Clint.
A crisscross with 5 balls, and the white's gone between the whole
lot.
Yeah, he's going reds here then. Just run into the yellow by the yellow and red there. Just run into the yellow.
Just knock it out there. Oh, he's put it on top of it.
Oh dear. Easy finish. Now down to a tight finish.
But don't you think when that situation happens that with not I'd say a good 15% of players that they look at the table in that situation and think, oh, these are dollies.
To be honest though, he had ball in hand. He could have positioned that where he could just tapped into that yellow and left himself on that red. He didn't need to belt it like that, to be fair. Just touch it out of the way.
But they look at the table and think, oh, them are dollies they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they take their eye off or they play one lap shot.
Yeah.
And the frame's gone.
He's playing a plant here, now. He's going to play a little plant here. But he should be playing, if he's going to play the plant, he needs to screw up the top of the table, just miss the 2 yellows in the centre and land on the reds, the red into the centre pocket. So he can control, a little screw there, but try and miss the man. He could have missed them 2 yellows.
Could have gone better though, all that quick.
Yeah. Yeah, the red's gone tad awkward there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pop this now. Just screw down the kiss into the yellow to free it. It's unlucky. Oh, the triangle's helped him there.
Yeah, it has.
Oh my goodness.
Because he's just explaining how Joe is, look.
Yeah, the triangle's helped him. Look at him.
Clint's having a little snigger as well.
Yes, the triangle. So yeah, the magic rack's better.
Yeah. For Joey to say.
There's your answer.
Yeah.
My goodness me. 2 stun shots here. There it is.
Tom's 111.8.
He's 111.8, is he?
Yeah.
And then goes the black. He's got a little skip about him now, mind. Oh, Joe.
I think he was quite happy with that,
Yeah.
with that roll. He was.
8-4.
Mark King 7-5 up now. Simon Fitzsimmons 9-5 up against Jeremy.
Yeah.
David McNamara's 10-6 up now, all against Mark Fleming.
Who is?
David McNamara. Just looking at the results from earlier, Gav Robinson against Adam Marlowe. Gavin was really struggling.
What's the score now of Adam?
He's with
Adam Marlowe.
Gav Robinson won 11-10.
Wow.
But he was really struggling. Gavin was. He was playing over here on table 15. And he was really, nothing was running for him, or he kept going in off. And just nothing was going for him at all.
Wow.
It was really strange.
And he's won the strongbow frame.
Yeah.
That's what he's done.
I think he's come up dry there, anti-Joe off that break by the looks of it. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Dry break there from Joe.
Well, obviously he's going to go. Clint's going to go reds here. He's going to go reds here. That red goes as well. He's keeping it tight. He's not taking anything. He's saying, no, I don't want it.
Bit of a show of respect as well there, I think, from Clint.
Yeah, he didn't like that extra little, that movement on the triangle that helped Joe.
Yeah, yeah. That Jim might be chopping the shell in and going into him here all.
Yes, I think Clint's gone at that. I'm 8-4 up. I'm not going to let him get back easy.
That's right.
Yeah. Good red.
Good shot.
Pot this in the corner, bounce between the 2 yellows, back out.
He's to that wall as well.
Yeah, and the red does go by the black in the corner.
I think he can open these up here, can't he? Looking screw off it as he and play the plant.
Yeah. Tough finish, tough finish. It's crazy finishes. So play the plant, cannon into the yellow gently. Yes. He's got to cut this bad one back in now.
Fighting the frame though, isn't he?
Yeah.
All the time. Every shot he plays, he's fighting the frame.
He knew Clint played a safety shot. He knew he had to go. Well, Clint would have gone, you know, so
yeah.
This is a very thin cut back in. White ball's going everywhere. Is he on left corner?
Yeah.
Yep, left corner. And he's going to top into that yellow, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's just looking to make sure the white holds off the yellow and it doesn't go into the middle bag.
Yeah, I think if he pots out, he kicks the yellow full ball, yeah. He's overcut it as well.
Ooh, so
That's
look
at that yellows. One ball down the rail.
Yeah.
Good night.
Clint don't want to roll, see off the triangle. He's ticking it off now.
Yeah.
10-9 now, Neil Rayburn, John Chapman.
Go. There we go then, just knock it down the rail.
I think he'll go into it now here.
Just knock it down the rail.
Yeah.
Touch your left hand side. Just bump and clean in there. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful.
One middle bag now, isn't it?
Yeah. It depends. You take the top one and stun behind. You know, he's a good potter.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he feels this yellow's going the wrong way in the centre, he could pot the one at the top.
I think the reason he's taking the one in the middle though is he's taking the top.
Taking the one at the top because it's easier to pot. It's
Yeah.
going the wrong way. The yellow.
All his work's down this bottom end, isn't it? Really,
yeah, work top end, like you know. So that's it. That's a shot I'd have played. Got rid of that at the top, only because it was going the wrong way. In the middle,
yeah.
You don't want to punch things in and come back out. Yep. Lovely, lovely. Slide off one cushion, pack up. Little screw shot in.
Played it absolutely spot on.
Perfect. Screw back for the middle. Screw back for the centre. There it is. And that is 9-4.
9-4, yeah. No more score updates, yeah. I think they were all as they were before. Matt King 7-6 up now against Phil.
Phil's staying with him.
Yeah.
He's staying with him. Fair play to him.
Neil Rayburn looks like he's on a finish. He's 10-8, 10-9 up at the moment, but it looks like he's on a bit of a finish.
Yeah.
Another steady player, another nice bloke, Neil.
Oh, lovely guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say him and Clint Ianson's are favourites of mine on the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great guys. Keep themselves to themselves. Just personalities are really nice.
That's a good game between Stephen Dempsey and Matt Braley. 5-4 now, Stephen Dempsey.
Stephen Dempsey's 5-4 up.
5-4 up, yeah.
He was losing, wasn't he?
He was 3-0 down. Brian Elcrew 7-6 up now against Sanjay Patel. Andrew Mackey 7-6 up against Arjit Singh. Krista Caulfield 9-7 up against Dylan Leary. Tobias Bolts 8-6 up against Phil Mallam. David McNamara 10-7.
What up?
Yeah.
He's cut breaking again, and
he's come up dry, I think. Yeah. Dry as the desert.
He's got to go yellows.
Yeah, he's got to go yellows, hasn't he?
He's got to go yellows. Play the plant here gently. Then he's going the other way. And he's played the plant, then took the one down the rail, so it didn't matter. That was the next ball anyway.
Yeah. Just drop this in, will he?
Yeah.
Take the one down the rail and then take this one down the bottom.
Get this one at the bottom of the way. Yeah. Yep. Let's run it down. Should leave himself a gap between the two reds. Yeah.
Shot.
Yep.
Do that well.
pot this, and he's come a bit far from my liking, so he has to play on 2 cushions, running out now with 2 cushions per side. If he left it a bit higher, he could have just off 1 cushion, so he's got to go off 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He left it a little bit higher. One would have been
ideal, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Drag the plant in. There you go.
Get one over the bag and just screw it over.
Yeah, just you can play for the centre or you can play for the corner. Don't matter which way you play for.
Santa's gone on to.
Yeah.
Christy Caulfield 10-7 up now against Dylan Leary.
1 away.
Yeah.
Neil's jacking up. Neil Raybone's playing a shot over there.
Oh, he's missed by the looks of it.
He's missed. Yeah. And Joe's got another frame. 9-5. So who do you think is going to be the lucky player with 51,000 at the end of the weekend? If you had to have a guess, because that's what it is, mine.
I think it's going to be close. To be fair.
If you had your money on it, who would you put your money on?
Well, I'd have a little each way bet on Christopher Malin.
Yeah? Yeah.
And the only reason why I say that is because...
He's your best mate.
No. I wish he was. I just think the rules...
Yeah. And his Chinese able background,
suit him.
I think Mick Hill's the same as well, obviously, with Chinese 8-ball.
Yeah.
These guys. I mean,
Joe's happy he's made a ball off the pot, off the break, I mean.
I just think Mick Hill's cue ball control is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't put a name on it.
I think it's that open.
Yes.
That you could pick. I think you could pick 8, 10 players.
So we got 51,000 for the winner, and we got $3,000 for the runner-up.
Yeah.
That's a bit bizarre, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. But in respect to, like, obviously Lee and Lee, I think when they did it, they did it, if you get what I mean. And I think now because I was listening last night at home to when Lee was speaking with Darren, Chris and Mick.
Yeah.
And I think what he said was that they were going to look at perhaps spreading it out over the 5.
If you want this tour to be successful, you've got to try and look after the backbone of the player.
Of course,
you know, because it's right doing it as this year as the world record of breaking the biggest prize money in 8-ball pool. That's great, but when it comes down to the fees coming in next year, I think other players, the weaker players, are going to look at what can they get out of it. You know?
That's right. And I think Lee said he was looking at perhaps paying further down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I suppose it's trial and error, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know it's a big trial and a big error, but to be fair, they do listen to what the players are saying.
I just think once you've put a statement out there and somebody's won 51,000, and if you spread the prize money out next year, you're never going to better the 51,000 ever again. That's the problem with that. Once you've started with something like that, it's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because I think it's brilliant to have a £51,000 prize money for the winner, but I think it would have been fantastic if it was 35-25.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, 35-15,
yeah,
something like that.
You know what I mean? Because that's if you get $20,000 for runner-up, I mean, you're talking that's worth getting there with this field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is what it is, and we're here this weekend.
9-5. No, he's took them while Joe did.
Yeah, he's having a little fight back before Clint gets on the hill.
Joe, you could be right on what you say on the stream, but it is what it is, and I suppose if people are going to split it, they'll split it anyway. But one person's got to win it, haven't they? And then what they do with it after is down to them, I suppose.
What's that comment there?
Uh,
Don't be silly. What's it?
Joe says, don't be silly. The one who wins will have gone all sorts of percentages with 4 or 5 other players.
And next
And he says again, after collusion always happens in these games.
Well, yeah. I just think, you know, he is right, but the thing is with that is with the kill cutter and you got, if you've been backed into these tours, I mean, if there's 5 or 6 people that's backed you the fee in, it's difficult to do a split with other people that's had backers putting it in as well. So you got awkwardness there.
Yeah.
Or, you know, so. You know, if you're in the semi-finals or the final of this tournament, you got to ring around all your backers and go, what are we going to do? I mean, it's complication.
You're in a rock and a hard place, I think, aren't you, really, to be fair? I think they potted the black one off the break. Clint was just double checking with the ref. It comes back up and he carry on.
Yeah. Which is a good rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
Because why you shouldn't be penalised, should you?
Dry
Really?
next free. How many times has that happened?
Loads.
No.
Loads.
You've done a legal break. You should be able to carry on.
Yeah.
All that does is re-rack and slow the game up.
It does. Especially if it happens 3 or 4 times in a match as well.
I've done it twice on the banks
You know
last
what I mean?
week of a cup break.
Yeah.
Twice on the banks against Jez Graham in the Southwest Tour, yeah. I thought if I do it again, surely I've got to get a frame from that.
Dylan's 10-8 down now. Simon Fitzsimmons on the L, 10-6 up. Brian Alcrow at 8-7 down now against Sanjay Patel.
Clint looks like a what? Clint looks like a white.
Clint looks like a white Chris Brown. Tech line.
Great comments, guys. Keep them coming in. Keep them coming in.
We'll read them, you type them.
Yeah.
I thought you might have gone for them then.
Yeah, the red at the top end of the table is stuck behind the yellow. It's not a sure finish, like, you know. So
No.
it's gonna keep
Is he looking at chopping that red in though with middle bag?
You think that cue ball's going to go off if he cuts that in?
If he jacks up, he might be able to get away.
I think he's on yellow, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah, because yellow goes in off the red and left-hand side of the
Yeah.
table. So pop this one in the right corner, come round, and have a choice of the 2.
That's right.
No, he's not having none of that. You do that later. He'll come back for that.
Looks like he's going to do it now.
It's not a gimme finish, is it? That yellow,
No.
that yellow by the black is, you know, you've got to get on it. You've got to get right on these balls.
I would now screw that into the middle bag.
Yeah.
Take the one on the side rail.
I was going to say, can you just top through? Yeah, just top through. And then, come, like I said, you can always come back round to the choice of 2s.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he's coming back round, got a choice of the 2 there. More people writing in.
Yeah, Joe shows what an all-round player Clint is.
Joe's a what?
Joe says shows what an all-round player Clint is.
Yeah.
Totally agree with you, Joe. And like we said earlier, his Chinese pool background will help him with these rules as well.
Yeah. So if he's straight here on this yellow, he's going to screw straight back. for the yellow into the right centre. So it's just not underdoing it or overdoing it, really. If he's got, and that was the problem. He was going to underdo it. And I said that was a problem ball by the black. It's not a gimme finish. Here we go, off the black. He's going here.
2 and 1.
I think that Joe's as mad as me, I think.
Great shot.
How about this for a shot there?
What a great shot.
That's the way I'd have gone all the way.
Commentators, is Ben Lewis on this table next up? It should say on the Q score page, Tennis Daily. So if you look on there, it'll tell you which table Ben Lewis is actually going on. So I think the stream tables are 3, 4, 5, 11, and the arena one. Or it could be 4, 5, and 11 in the arena.
Right, here we go then. Joe to break, 9-7. You know, not being funny, it was 8-4 down. So this is a huge frame to get back in this match now. 8-4 down. And all of a sudden he's 9-8. So
he's just been doing what he does good, and that's potting, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just nailed that break there. He's going reds. He's going reds. That looks like that red by the triangle, top red, goes past the yellow into the left corner as well.
Yeah.
So it's really all about the 2 bottom reds here now. These two here.
If you can leave yourself an angle, if that red goes by the yellow, if you can leave yourself top eye and go into that yellow there.
He's going to pop this and play the plant because he knows he's got Clint's yellow trap at the top. He's going to play the plant right now. And if this goes in with a stun shot, he's in. Yep, he's looking at it. Yep, he's going to go for the plant here.
Christy Caulfield's 1-11-8.
If this goes in, little stun shot here. And that red should go top end of the table. There it is. It has a great chance to finish this now. Yeah, pot stun between yellow and black. Leave the white on the side cushion to pop the one into the middle. Okay, so this little screw back out. It didn't go then. It didn't go in that corner.
No.
Didn't go. See, it's hard to see from here exactly, isn't it? But he's perfect on it. Yeah, he's took these out well, to be fair, so far.
Showing quite good temperament as well, really, to be 8-4 down.
Yes.
As well, hasn't he?
He's got that little skip and he's up for the fight. Pot the one in the corner, come out for the centre. It's just too awkward, I think, with the wrong angle on that red. It can go wrong behind the yellow and stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Just pot that and
pot the middle, take the plant, would you?
No, I just put the one in the corner, just flick out to leave myself in the centre, just pop then. Look.
Yeah.
Just bring this one out.
I think he's going your way.
Yeah, just bring that out. There you are, look, and then nothing's in the way. And
just don't want to be tight on that cushion. Yeah, he's played that well.
He played it poor to be too far away from me. He didn't need to be that far away, to be honest.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yep, it's a good shot. Pop this off the side cushion, draw it back for the black. In for the corner for the black to be where he's to. It's a little screw shot there.
Nice. Took that well again.
Yeah, he's played these well. And the plant was the one early on that's got him this chance. Underhit that red a little bit. Because that would have been another 4 or 5 inches to be comfortable. But
just needs to concentrate here. I think he was a bit thinking there with some of the spectators.
Yeah, little short
to
on
get
the
up.
plat, but they're good potters, aren't they?
Well.
Yeah, he's got it. It's 9-7. This is a massive break now.
Tennis Daily, yeah. If it's table 11, it's this one, so it will be the next match on here then.
So 9-8.
Yeah.
Huge pressure break on Clint now. He knows he needs to get on the hill now.
John Chapman beat Neil Rayburn 11-10.
What, Rayburn lost?
Yeah.
Wow.
David McNamara won 11-7. Tobias Boltz won 11-8.
Wow.
John McAllister's won 11-3.
How's Jeremy Hooper getting on against
Simon
Fitzsimons?
Simon's on the old 10-7. Result from earlier, which was a bit of a shock. Jordan Templeton beats Ronan McCarthy 11-5.
Who beat Ronan?
Jordan Templeton.
Wow. Clint has just gone dry at 9-8. Oh my goodness.
Little temperature yellow in the middle bag.
He's going yellows here.
Yeah.
Chop it into
Will
the
he
two
try
yellows.
2 yellows, I was just going to say. Will he go?
Just pop this yellow in the
Because he
centre.
looks like he's got a good angle there, don't he?
Top into him now. First shot. There we go.
Yeah, it just doesn't want to go dead.
That's fine. It's down the rail, it's all right. The only tricky ball he's got now, in my opinion, is that right hand side yellow by the 2 red to get on it. That's the only. Make sure he gets on that.
Can't you leave that one till last hole to get onto the black?
No.
Wouldn't you?
No, because once you've got that in and you've got that ball in, you've got the frame. So I wouldn't be. That's because you can put any of these yellows and just run down for the black between the 2 reds anyway.
Right, yeah,
So
got you.
I wouldn't leave it. It's too dodgy to leave it last, like, you know. I think if he pop this and he's got a little angle. I don't know which angle he's got. Yeah, he's running through, so. Yeah, I think he's going to pop this one in the corner now.
Take the one in the middle.
Run through for the one in the centre.
That's it, yeah.
Get on that
the
bad
right
ball.
hand middle, yeah.
Get on that bad ball.
Because you've got to draw it back a few inches, haven't you, to take the one into the middle.
Yeah. I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't leave that yellow to get on the black because you get the wrong angle. You're scared, you got the wrong angle for it and you just ain't consistently going to get on that black like that. There might be some pool players watching here thinking they would like to leave it last, but I personally wouldn't.
I think he's come up
Looks
better.
like he's going to, but it's not for me now.
Unless he's leaving it next to last.
Or play and pop this down and top and try and get on it. It could be the... It's like top and get on it now.
Yeah.
He's on it.
That's
he's
a
on
good
it.
shot, Aaron.
He's on it, yeah. Just absolutely take it now with a little screw back. Yeah. See what I mean? You would never take it last.
No.
No, it's deadly. Little screw back, there it is. Take the one in the corner, screw back high, so he can just jog off the off the
centre
one
between the two rads.
Yeah. That's where he wants to be. He's looking at it. So it's a little screw back now. Make sure he's the right side of the yellow, which he is.
Perfect.
Perfect. Now
I think with that angle, he can get right behind it.
Well, you could pot and screw over.
Yeah.
You could put. I would pot.
I think he is screwing it
screw over. It's a guaranteed shot. Oh my goodness, he's got away with it. He didn't get hold of the cue ball, did he? Didn't grip into it. But look at this now. It's 9-0 when he pots his black.
No.
From 8-4 down. Huge. And his break as well. Oh my goodness, this is turned on a 60 bet, hasn't it? Any more comments? They don't like the commentators?
No, I think they're on about the next game that's coming up between Jordan Church and
What, they're fed up with us
Ben
already?
Lewis. Yeah. They want us off.
Yeah.
Some latest scores for you.
8-7 down, Mike King.
Yeah.
Wow. To Phil Naylor.
Stephen Dempsey's 8-5 up now, Matt Brealey.
Cool. Simon's
Still 10-7. Sanjay Patel's 9-7 up now against Brian Alcrow.
And he was 7-6 down.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, these rules. It's just like, you never know.
No, you don't.
You just don't know.
Andrew Mackey.
Look at the score now, 9-0 here. Do you think
8-7.
Joe was going to bang his cue now? Do you think he's gone past that now?
I think the turning point in the game was the little roll on the triangle.
100%. 100%. That's what changed the game. 100%. It has.
Because he was down a bit then,
he wouldn't have been on that red.
No, he wouldn't.
No. Definitely.
He's come up dry there, though. Interesting to see if Ben tries to slow the game down against Jordan or whether he'll play his own game. To be honest, I don't think in these roles you can slow the game down.
Ed's gone. Clint is a bottle job. I like to have his bottle.
And me.
Yeah.
Sally's on for a tenner each.
This ain't cow's milk, mine, lads. This is playing at the highest level for 51,000.
When you got to give Joe credit, he was 8-4 down and pulled it back to 9 each. But I'll go back to that turning point where he rolled onto the triangle and left him perfect on the red.
100%.
And he's just gone on from there.
Yeah, just hit that triangle, done a little dance and went into his favour, didn't it? It just turned over like.
Clint had a little giggle, didn't he? He'd gone there.
So in a match, without that triangle being on there, and it was a normal triangle, which a normal triangle would be racked
in
up,
the rack, wasn't it?
It wouldn't be on the table.
Yeah.
So in that respect, he wouldn't have been able to finish.
No.
So at the end of the day,
but to be fair as well, a lot of the players in the games
take it off early.
And they ask the referee to take it off as well.
They do.
Don't they?
Yes, they do. I think if you're going to use these sharp racks, you've got to take them off early because that's a prime example, isn't it? It's changed this match.
Tennis daily, no, I don't. Unless he just has a game now and again at home, I don't think he plays. Well, he can't really, can he? Play competitive pool anymore, really. He comes down to here, obviously, to see Gareth, but I don't think he plays.
Who's that?
Tennis daily asked if Mark Selby play competitive pool still, and the answer for me would be no.
No. He could though, couldn't he? He could still turn his hand to it like that.
Yeah, he could. But competitively, I don't think he can, obviously, because he's contracted with snooker.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, he'd have perhaps played in this, wouldn't he, for 50 grand? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I suppose he did go to the Worlds as a professional snooker player, didn't he? In 2006, he won the World Championships, and he had a wild card in because he beat me in the last 16.
Right.
8-6, thanks. Thanks for that. You know what I mean? He had a wild card, and he was a pro snooker player then. So.
I think sure. Perhaps though contractually, perhaps it's changed a lot.
Well, now since he's been world champion at snooker, yeah. It's bound to have changed.
Yeah, mate.
Well, Clint's got back in here. This little screw into the red there.
Ollie, got a question for you from Neil Toms.
Oh.
Ollie, I think you should play one-handed. You might win a match.
What did he say?
Neil Tom says he thinks you should play one-handed and then you might win a match.
Neil Toms, the best guy I've ever seen actually cut break. I've never seen anybody cut break like that man, mine. Honestly. I'm telling you, he's the best cut breaker I've ever seen. I've only seen two people, mine. Thank you, Neil, for that.
Don't know, Lee likes it. Lee likes a cut break as well. Lee Candle.
Yeah, but I've seen some people do it in my time. But I don't want to name drop here, but Neil Toms is brilliant at it.
Yeah.
Literally. Shame he wasn't as good at finishing the balls. He'd have been a world champion with that with that cut break, like, you know.
I think he's going.
Have some of that, Neil.
I think he's dropping this in with check side, taking the yellow in the middle.
Yep. Running side.
Yeah.
Not check, running side. You confuse all them players out there if you put check side on that one. Yeah.
That's why you commentate and I listen.
Yeah, right. He stopped the rock there, hasn't he? He's got that Hill frame.
Thing is, as well, these were.
Now he's moving it now.
Yeah, they might have looked it easy, but in essence, they weren't because he was under pressure.
Yeah, because
he was under a lot of pressure.
Lost quite a few frames.
Yeah, yeah. 10-9 to Clint now.
Neil Tom's low.
Mark King 8 all, Stephen Dempsey 8-5 up. Simon Fitzsimmons 10-8. Sanjay Patel 9-8 up against Brian Alcrow. Andrew Mackey still 8-7 up against Harjit Singh.
Well, Neil Toms, to be honest with you, mate, I've had 10 years out the game, and you leave it that long, it's difficult to start winning matches again.
Yeah.
You know? But I am here trying. It ain't working, but I'm trying.
Been a fantastic game, this is. Just hope we haven't bored everybody at home with our commentary.
So here we go then. With your 10-9 up on the hill, you want a good break. He's
breaking. You want
he's going safe with the
You want a legal
here.
Break, don't you? And pot a ball and give yourself a chance.
Less chance going in off this break, see. And he's potted the black.
Comes back in there, comes back up. Black comes back up.
See, that's a brilliant rule, isn't it? I mean, he's done a fantastic break.
Yeah.
That is a brilliant rule right there.
But he's dry, isn't he?
Yeah, but the black counts as a ball. Okay, and there's 2 past the mid-string, so...
Oh, right,
so
okay.
it's a legal break and he carries on, yeah.
Oh, right.
That's bullshit.
What's happened?
So I don't even get a chance to re-break.
What's happened?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Hang on, sure the black don't count as a ball? Doesn't it? It does in
No,
Chinese
it
8 ball. It does in Chinese 8 ball. Yeah, it does, yeah. Is that right? Oh my God, that is harsh.
That's what I read. That's what I read. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what when he tapped and just said it's turnover. Comes back up, but it's turnover.
If they're trying to make it like Chinese 8 ball rules, surely the black counts as a ball like it does in China. I can't believe that. That's just. Oh yeah. That he's got 2 past the middle. The black should count as a ball. It's a ball. That's crazy. That's worse than a re-rag. Isn't it when you think about it? It's deadly. That's crazy.
Call from Neil Toms here, all.
Yeah.
Phil Harrison will win this event. It's a big shout, that is, Neil. I know he's won 2, but there's so many good players.
Phil Harrison will win the event. Neil, how can you say he's not going to win the event? But I just don't think with these rules he's played enough Chinese 8 ball. I think someone's going to win it. Like
with that background.
With that background, because they just know when to play it and they're confident to play it.
Yeah, that's it. It's like I said earlier, it's knowing when to play which shot.
I mean, can you believe that break?
No.
That the black don't count as a ball.
Well, that's what I read. That's what I said when he come up. I said, oh, black on his spot, but he's lost his turn.
If the Chinese 8 ball, see, the rules are,
it's one of there.
You pot a black, it counts as a ball. So if they're going down that road, it is actually a ball on the table.
Yeah.
There's 2 past the middle entry. He should be carrying on. They need to look at that rule, I think, because that's a killer, isn't it?
Well, obviously I didn't play in the tournament, but I suppose if that's the rule, then players need to bring it up with the 2 leads, don't they, and discuss it. You know what I mean?
Brutal, if that's the case. Brutal.
And Clint's been letting him back in here.
Yeah, he's got away with it.
Yeah. He don't not learned on that. Phil is too clever. All-round game is too. Yeah, I agree. His all-round game is too good. Is good, but there's quite a few others, Neil. To be fair, that have got the same game.
To be honest, I think Phil would have done his background on the rules. Neil,
he would have played him.
Yeah,
he would. He would have had a good go at him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, doesn't he? Well,
it's going to be the difficult one, getting that one by the black.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try now and pop this one into the left corner and stun up and leave himself an angle, the one to screw into the yellow and black, and screw back into the yellow and black. So this is the key shot now. He's gone for it, and that was
Do you know?
nuts.
Oh.
That's the right words. I don't know.
Gungo, I'd say.
I can't really talk and say he's nuts really, because the way I play anyway. But
I think he's got a bit frustrated there, to be honest.
yeah.
Hasn't he?
Yeah, I just think it was more controlled if he potted that and just stunned up a bit and left himself an angle from the centre, screwed into him gently.
Well, could he now play this one in the bottom, take the one in the middle, run the white through, and screw into it from the side into the yellow and black?
I still think he's got the same shot if he can pot this one on the left corner.
Yeah.
And leave himself.
I think he's just looked at
an
my
angle
way,
on
mate.
it.
To be honest.
Yeah.
The way he was lining his cue up then.
So what do you mean?
So take this one into the corner.
Yeah.
Take the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Roll the white through, and leave your white
Just
to screw into that yellow from that
potting
yellow.
Potting this off too, and stunning into it.
He's taking this one now.
Just going to he's at the moment he's hole digging. He's hole digging and he's trying to get over the line.
Like he's a bit frustrated, isn't he?
Yeah. Double this and screw him out. He's playing that way in this frame. He just will carry on, hasn't he?
Some good comments there from Tack Line. He didn't miss a ball. He's totally right. And the final against Mikel was quality all the way through.
He's missed it, but he left. Look what he left. In the end, he left the shot I said all along to pot and screw into it. Needed to do it with a lot more yellows on the table.
I think it said the same thing. Same shot is what you said.
Yeah.
Leave it Tack Line. Off ball cut. Oh, where's the white?
No. Oh my goodness. It's not left him a lot, neither. It hasn't left him a lot.
Got the chop by the black ante. He has.
He's going to play the plant instead, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, it's closer to the hole. That's a tough pot. Queuing off the cushion over the hole in the centre. He's not taking that on. He's going to play. He's got to play the red onto the red closest to the pocket, and then run the white through to the bottom cushion and leave Clint nothing.
That's what he's looking at all.
Yeah.
Your shot, mate.
Yeah, just pot this and run the white right through and get on his bad ball. And if he doesn't, just run it straight through. There you are. And gets on that bottom cushion. That's it.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Great shot. Question for you, Ollie, from Neil again.
Oh, Neil loves me today, doesn't he?
Ollie, with all your talent and ability, do you think you have underachieved?
Oh.
Is that at playing or commentary, Neil?
Playing, he means, yeah. No, 100% have underachieved yet. But that's mental side of things is I was weak at, to be honest with you now. Ability-wise and playing the game and seeing the shots. It's all there now, even at 49. And I haven't played for 10 years, but you know, you got to have the whole package. That's why Mikel's got the
Phil, people
they've got it all. They've got
mentally
everything.
strong.
Yeah. And yeah, he knows I have. What does he laughing his head off? That? Yeah, thanks, Neil, for that. I love you too.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh my goodness! It's because what he called he's tweaked it. He's trying to hold things and. Look at Neil Tom's look at the laughing faces he's left me there. Tell you, when I see him on that Hearts tour one day, I'm gonna have him.
just leave an angle on this last one.
Who is the Phil Taylor of pool? Got to be me, because I'm the only one who does a dart shot one-handed. So it's got to be only Bell, to be honest with you. No, who's the Phil Taylor of pool?
I don't think there is one, Tony Staley, to be quite honest with you.
Nobody can win 18
you
world
know what
titles.
I mean? No. No, I don't think
Is
there
it
is
18?
one.
Was it Phil won 18 world
16.
titles? 16 world titles.
16. I wouldn't like call one.
Adam Toms has gone on there. I'll hold me dad for you. Oh, lovely. I've got some lovely memories with them, that family. Like,
Clint's done well, get on the black
some
from there. He's left himself perfect.
Neil Toms was a gentleman of the sport, and all his family was lovely.
So this is for win the match.
Yep. Here we go.
And there it is.
That was some battle, wasn't it?
Yeah, great match. Great match commentator on.
Well, thank you very much. For
and you all.
Cheers,
Cheers, mate.
Have
Hopefully again.
Have a great day.
Cheers for the comments, guys. See you again.